Okay, so it's been nearly 3 weeks since Project Slayer's released update 1, and with the game nearly reaching 1 month since it's been updated, the devs are gonna wanna update the game soon or the game's just gonna die, like past Roblox games. But with all jokes aside, update 2 is coming pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie to you boys, it's either coming towards the end of this month or the beginning of next month. That's the maximum period that it will be coming out, because if they don't release it in that time frame, I'm guessing the game's just gonna lose its activity and player base. So what we're gonna be doing in today's video is we're gonna be talking about the different types of things that will most likely be added in update 2. So I'm not gonna waste your time with this video, I wanna make it nice and short, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, now before I get into talking about update 2, one thing I wanna really make clear for everybody, because I'm seeing in the Discord server a lot that people think sun breathing is coming out in update 2. Now, the Project Slayer's developers are smart enough to not add such a broken breathing into the game so early. They want this game to actually last and have like a long lasting player base and not die straight away. So them adding the most OP breathing probably into the game would be beyond silly of them to do, because it would just low-key ruin the game, I'm not gonna lie. Like for example, they're gatekeeping hybrids to testers only for a reason, because they know it's too OP and it will ruin the game. They're probably going to do the same thing with sun breathing. I'm assuming that they're going to add it later on towards the game, or if the game does die, they're going to add it then, because that will probably revive the game if it does die. Okay, now that that's out of the way, the first thing I want to talk about is map changes. Now, as we all know, sun breathing is in the game, and that is actually from the Entertainment District arc within the Demon Slayer anime and manga, of course. It's a bit odd to me that they only have sound breathing and they don't have Gyutaro's and Daiki's blood art or the Entertainment District art actually in the game. It's almost as if they started adding hints of a future update in an earlier update. So what I think personally is that it would only make sense for them to actually add the Entertainment District art into the map, because it adds a new scenery to the map, and also they haven't fully added every single bit of content from the district arc into the game. Obviously we're missing demon arts, we're missing a lot of things. And another kind of confirmation of this is Gyutaro's face actually got added into the game, like in the most recent updates. So this means they're probably hinting that Gyutaro's blood demon art will be coming out, but what I think personally is that they should just add the Entertainment District art. It will literally make the most sense, because you can't really add a bit of something and then just ignore the rest of it, because that's just wasting content that could be added into the game. So that's basically all of the map changes I think that they will be adding. Now I don't think they're going to be adding more than one map change, because there's just no need for it. It's just making the map bigger for no reason. Now that we've gotten map changes out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is actually blood demon arts. Now, as I mentioned before, Gyutaro's blood demon art, I feel like that they're gonna add that to the game, because, well, they've already hinted it with sound breathing, and they just might as well do it, because Sickles is fun, bro. Like in every other Demon Slayer game, Sickles is fun. Now they make it broken, but I feel like the dev team with Project Slayers can actually make it less broken than it should be. But another demon art that I think they will be adding is, right now in the anime, I don't know what Upper Moon they're fighting, but I think it's like Upper Moon 6 or 7 or something like that. But they actually, no, I think it's Upper Moon 5 actually. But yeah, no, they're low-key fighting that boy in the anime right now. And if you actually go to the face customization area, they actually added that guy's face into the game. Now, why would they add that into the game if there is no demon art for him? It would only make sense if they added it now, and then in the next update people can actually use that face with the demon art. So that's what I think one of the demon arts is going to be. So far we have Gyutaro and we have that guy. Now I'm not going to lie, I hate that guy so much. He's such a undeveloped, unneeded character. He's literally only there for screen time, but you know what I'm saying, we move on. Now in terms of like a third demon art that they could add like a whole new demon art, but I feel like they're just gonna rinse it and they're gonna add Daiki's demon art with like her long scarf or whatever it is. I feel like they're just gonna add that instead, because it would make sense to add Daiki and Gyutaro's demon art as one thing, and then add the new Upper Moon's demon art. So that's all that I think will be coming out in terms of demon arts. Now the next thing I can talk about is actually breathings. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about in this video is actually breathing styles. Now, I have a speculation, and this is probably the most accurate thing that I'll probably be guessing in terms of update 2. Now, first of all, there was a sneak that they added into this Discord server quite a while ago, and it was actually Gyome, the first pillar, basically him using his little weapon, and it had the animation shown of him swinging it around and stuff like that. So I low-key think that they're going to be adding that into update 2 or update 3, but most likely update 2 because they made the animation, so clearly it's a work in progress, so why not add it? I mean, it is a broken breathing style, I'm not gonna lie, that guy's OP. He literally like destroyed Kokushibu. Well, not destroyed, you know what I'm saying, but he did run fade, you know what I'm saying, he ran fade with him. But I'll pop up the animation for you guys on screen right now, and you can take a look at that yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty convincing that they're gonna drop that in maximum update 3 because it would literally only make sense. Now, the second thing I think they're gonna add in update 2 is actually love breathing. Now, if you go to the player customization area, you can actually use the love breathing's pillar hair. So why would they have the hair there if they're not gonna add it soon? Because that would literally only make sense. It would literally only make sense for them to add it in the next update, because why else would they be pre-adding hairs for different pillars and stuff if they weren't gonna actually add their breathing to the game? So that's why I think the second breathing is actually gonna be in terms of update 2. Now, we all know that the devs like to release free breathings every update. So in terms of the third breathing, it might low-key be mist breathing, because if they are gonna add Upper Moon 5's Blood Demon art, it would also make sense for them to add mist breathing to the game, because that's like the newest breathing right now in the anime. So I think that they're gonna add mist breathing to the game as well, because that would literally only make sense, which is a total of 3 breathings and 3 demon arts, which is what they usually do per update. So yeah. Now, real quick though, before this video goes to a conclusion, I'm just saying this is just a speculation, you know what I mean? Nothing's confirmed. I do know some things though, but I'm not allowed to say them because obviously I was entrusted with that information. But yeah, that's what I think is gonna release an update to, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.